Imagine the night sky. It looks calm. It appears peaceful. Tiny stars flicker across an endless dark canvas. Among them, a pale blue dot we call home drifts in the quiet. Now, imagine one significant change. A single piece is removed from this cosmic equation. No Jupiter. The giant of our solar system is gone, as if it never was. What would that mean for Earth? This idea is quiet. It is not loud or sudden. It is also strange. It is an unsettling thought that we must consider. The universe operates on a set of rules. Gravity is one of the most powerful. Our existence, our very safety, may depend on a planet we can barely see. To understand Jupiter's role, we must go back in time. We must travel to the birth of our solar system more than 4.5 billion years ago. It began as a vast, swirling cloud of gas and dust. At its center, gravity pulled matter together. The pressure and temperature grew, and a star was born, our Sun. The leftover material flattened into a spinning disk around this young star. Within this disk, the story of the planets began. It was a chaotic and violent time. Countless small bodies collided and merged, growing larger over eons. Jupiter was the first of the planets to form. It took shape in a region rich with ice and gas, far from the sun's warmth. It grew quickly, like a greedy infant. It gathered up enormous amounts of hydrogen and helium, the most abundant elements in the universe. It became a behemoth, a gas giant of incredible size and mass. Its mass is more than twice that of all the other planets in our solar system combined. This immense size is the key to its power and its influence. Mass matters. It is the source of gravity. The more mass an object has, the stronger its gravitational pull. Jupiter's gravity is a force of truly cosmic proportions, a deep well in the fabric of space-time. This invisible influence dictated paths, altered orbits, and sculpted space itself, creating a new order in the young, unruly solar system. Because Jupiter grew so large and so early, it became the system's gravitational anchor, stabilizing the orbits of the planets that formed later. The power of Jupiter's gravity gives rise to a concept known as the Jupiter shield. The idea is simple, yet profound. Jupiter acts as a cosmic protector for Earth and the other inner planets. It uses its immense gravitational field to deflect dangerous objects that might otherwise be on a collision course with us, sometimes to capture them as well. Comets and asteroids, remnants of the solar system's formation, are constantly moving through space on long, unpredictable orbits. Jupiter stands in the way, a silent sentry. When an object ventures inward, the encounter is a gravitational duel. If it is small and fast, its path may only be nudged. But if it comes close enough, Jupiter's gravity can capture it, or pull it down entirely into its stormy atmosphere, where it is destroyed. It takes the hit, so we do not have to. It has acted as a gravitational slingshot, flinging some objects out of the solar system entirely. This protective effect is not perfect. Nothing in the cosmos is. We have witnessed impacts directly. In 1994, Shoemaker Levy 9 slammed into Jupiter. The scars were larger than Earth, a visible reminder of the unseen shield that has guarded our world for eons. Comets are travelers from the darkest, coldest regions of our solar system. They are often called dirty snowballs, clumps of ice, dust, and rock left over from its formation. Many originate in the Kuiper Belt. Even more come from the Oort cloud, a vast spherical shell extending perhaps a quarter of the way to the next star. Occasionally, a gravitational nudge from a passing star or another body sends a comet falling inward toward the Sun. As it nears, the Sun's warmth vaporizes its ices, forming a glowing coma and a long flowing tail. They travel on highly elliptical, stretched-out paths, swinging close to the Sun, then flung back into deep space over thousands or millions of years. Here is where Jupiter plays its critical role. The giant planet can capture a comet or act as a slingshot. With a single, silent push, It can accelerate the traveler until it escapes the Sun entirely. Without Jupiter, many more comets would head into the inner solar system, their orbits less disturbed. The chance of crossing Earth's path would rise. From a distance, comets are beautiful. Up close, an impact would be devastating. A large comet striking Earth would release more energy than all the planet's nuclear weapons combined. The Jupiter shield is our primary defense against these cosmic icebergs on their long journey from the dark. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter lies a vast, donut-shaped region of space filled with millions of rocky bodies. This is the main asteroid belt. These asteroids are not the remnants of a destroyed planet, as was once thought. They are the building blocks of a planet that never formed. The reason for this arrested development is, once again, the immense gravitational influence of Jupiter, the architect of this rocky realm. Material began to clump together, just as elsewhere, but nearby Jupiter stirred things up. Its gravity created resonances, specific orbital distances where its pull was amplified, turning regions into chaotic zones of high-speed collisions. The result is the asteroid belt we see today, a collection of shattered fragments, failed planetary embryos. Jupiter's gravity keeps the belt contained, yet continually nudges its inhabitants, carving gaps and lanes, the Kirkwood gaps, where orbits are unstable. From time to time, these nudges send asteroids onto paths that cross Earth's orbit. So Jupiter is not a perfect shield, it is a protector and a source of occasional danger. However, most models suggest that without Jupiter, the belt would be far more massive and chaotic. More material would spread inward. The rate of asteroid impacts on Earth would likely be much, much higher. Jupiter ultimately imposes a kind of order, keeping most of it safely confined. If Jupiter had never formed, what would our world be like? The story of life on Earth is punctuated by catastrophic impact events. These are not frequent, but when they happen, they change everything. About 66 million years ago, a body 10 kilometers across struck near today's Yucatan. Energy unimaginable. Global firestorms, massive tsunamis, a long, dark winter, the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction. The dinosaurs were wiped out, along with about 75% of all species. Yet catastrophe opened an opportunity. Small mammals diversified. Eventually, primates, and, in time, us. Now imagine a world where such events are not rare. Imagine a world without Jupiter's shield. Simulations without Jupiter show a dramatic increase in impacts. For long-period comets, some models suggest rates hundreds or even thousands of times higher. The asteroid belt would send a steady stream of large rocks inward. Earth would be a world under constant siege. Evolution requires long periods of stability. If cataclysms reset the planet repeatedly, life might never progress beyond simple microbial forms. The ecosystems that support creatures like us would be shattered again and again. Our world might be a battered, barren rock. So we end where we began, looking up at the night sky. But now we see it with new eyes. We see not just the quiet beauty, but the hidden architecture that makes our world possible. The safety of our small blue home is not guaranteed. It is the result of a delicate cosmic balance, a fortunate arrangement of planets, gravity. Our survival has depended, in part, on a giant, stormy world so far away, it appears as only a bright star. It is a humbling and unsettling thought. The universe does not care about us. It operates on principles of physics, mass, motion, time. The forces that shape life are often invisible. They move in silence. They pull, they push. They have made our home possible through a series of fortunate events. The existence of Jupiter, in the right place and at the right time, is among the most significant. It is a silent guardian, a cosmic shield we should not take for granted. Life is resilient, but the odds matter. With Jupiter's help, the path was a little less treacherous. Think of that when you feel small under the cosmos. Our planet is fragile. Our existence is contingent. And that truth sits like a whisper in the dark, steady and full of wonder.